everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly. Hi everyone! How are you guys today? Let me go back to the comments. Yes, Kim, thank you so much for sharing. So, yeah, I dressed up as a fortune teller today for you guys because I figured, Halloween and all. Tomorrow I'll dress up as something else. But everybody was like, you should dress up on Wednesday too. And I'm like, I don't think I have a fortune teller outfit, but we made something work. We made something work. I put a coin on this elastic to hold this little headpiece, this bandana that I put on. So I think we got it. So yeah. So I'm literally a fortune teller today. And I set up the whole table so beautifully that I'll probably turn you guys around when we start the readings, and so you could see the table and the cards and all that. That might be fun. And then I was kind of thinking we should do something different. I have these cool dice, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas guys dice. And I figured instead of just putting ones that Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I figured that like you guys could put a number in the chat and then I'll roll the dice and then that's who would go first. Like, we could do something different instead of, our same old stuff, but we could do our same old stuff too. I just figured, yeah, when your back's out of whack, it's the worst. My back is always out of whack, so I can't bend. If I pick up 3 different things, within a half hour, I can't move anymore. So yeah. But anyway, I was gonna like turn off the lights and just leave like the background light on, but then I was like, I don't know if I could see the cards. And today, to use the pendulum, we'll use our Halloween pendulum, because it's cool. So we'll see that. We'll use our Halloween pendulum today. So yes, like I said, Kim, I was thinking we were gonna do something different today with that, but um, I was thinking you guys would put a number and we'd roll the dice and see who goes first. I don't leave without everybody getting one anyway, but I figured that'd be fun for for today. Yes. What do you think, Kim? We roll the dice. You guys pick a number. I'll roll the dice, and then whoever gets the first number, and then so it's fun. We do something different. It's Halloween. I didn't know what different thing to do. Tomorrow, we're also going to do something different. It's usually Spiritual Thursdays, but tomorrow, what I did was, and guys, it took me 2 days. I lost 4 hours of work 2 times to do this video for tomorrow. Someone didn't want me to do that video, I'm thinking, but I got it done because then I was determined. I was like, no, we're doing this video. But I'm thinking it's because as I was saying the story, um, another word instead of the word I wanted to say kept coming into play, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow when we show the video. But anyway, so I'm thinking, because I was telling the story as it as the legend goes and not how the actual story goes, according to what happened. That's why they kept deleting the video, you know. Anyway, um, so I did a crossover, and then the next day it did delete once, and then but then after that it was fine. So I don't know. Um, they let me say the story, but anyway. But so tomorrow we'll say a spooky story, a local legend from New York. Um, it's one of the most popular um ghost stories in New York City. So yeah, so we're going to tell that story. Well, I'll play it, and then we can tell like spooky stories and do that kind of stuff for tomorrow. Yes, welcome in. I'm dressed up for Halloween as a fortune teller. Don't mind me. Hey, Krista girl, welcome in. Um, Yaz plays the game with Evie, Kim, Krista, um, and Evie and I. We play June's Journey, right? So I'm always telling you about that whenever I have free time. Um, Yaz plays with us, so I told her come by and hang out with us if she's not busy. So I'm glad you came in. We're gonna do some card readings, obviously the fortune teller today. Um, and so yeah, and today we're gonna do something different. Usually I just have you guys. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Yeah, with the little coin, it's very. Hey Jen, how are you, love? Um, so yeah, so we are going to do some card readings. Like I said, we're gonna do something. I just finished Hocus Pocusing. I saw that yesterday. It said you finished the Hocus Pocus. So you got the Dead and Breakfast. Just in time for Halloween. Um, yeah, so I managed to save up, you're not gonna believe, almost 80,000 coins. Um, So, because I finished the Halloween so early, and I wasn't buying anything. I was basically, because I already have like everything that I need, right? What I'm doing to get the like flowers was I was sending the airplane out because I upgraded everything on my land already. So I just kept sending the plane out to give me the flowers. And so I didn't buy anything, so I was able to save $80,000. So let's see what the next one is. If the next one's good, then all of that stuff will be there. If I don't love it, then I'm buying the fire engine for 72,000. That's regularly that you could buy when you get to my level. But $72,000 is a lot for one thing, you know, but whatever. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. So, with that being said, with our June's Journey talk out of the way, um, yeah, maybe I'll turn you guys around. Hey, Kelly. Um, I'm gonna put you guys here, I think. Let's see. Let's see how it's going to work. Let me turn you guys around. Oh no, not you. Not the stream info, the settings. Camera. Here we go. There we go. There's my very Halloweeny. Look at that. Got the crystal ball. We got the lights, the candles. So we got, it's very Halloweeny for you guys. And I think you could see the table. Yes, I'm gonna, oh, that's a good question. Let's do 2 dice, right? So then you have 1 through 12 to pick. Is that, if that's the case? A palm reading. That'd be a tough one considering I don't have your palm here. Okay. Should we do 2? Yes. Okay, 6 then. Okay. Should we do 2 dice as one? I don't think it matters. It's just for fun, right? So here we go. Can you guys see the table or? Can we see the table? You can't actually see the dice, I don't think, but you can see the table with the card readings, so that's good. The only thing is I can't see the chat. Because you're backwards, but that's okay. That is okay. We will we'll do it this way. I have another phone. So I could see you. I could see you. This is the first time we're doing it this way, but I could see the chat. So yes, they're the dice from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought it'd be cool. So here we go. Let's roll. Okay. So everybody put their numbers in. Wow. Okay, we got Kelly has 6, Kim has 6, Jen has 9, 7, 8, 7, 5. Okay. Just make sure. I think that's about everyone. Let's roll the dice. Hi, Pammy. So we have 4. Did anyone put 4? It's Snake Eyes, actually. You see this? I'm a great roller. Snake Eyes, just like in the movie. Doesn't he roll the snake eyes? Oh my god, that's funny. Is that not like that? That's what he does. Snake Eyes. I'm pretty sure. All right. Kelly, we'll go with we'll go with Kelly said 4 originally. So we're gonna make Kelly first. And then I screwed her up with the 2 dice. Snake Eyes is 2 ones. Oh. Listen. It's all right. All right, here we go. So we're going to have Kelly first. And actually, I don't have to write you guys down now because if I do it one by one, it's better. Okay. So Kelly, do you want do you guys want, then Kim can keep 6. You got it. So then we're gonna do Kelly. Kelly, do you want anything particular or do you want your spirit guide to pick? I think that's in your guys' weight. Whatever, Mary Beth. Okay, so let's ask her. Usually we do it this way. We get our pendulum out and Yes, Mary Beth. You're here, Mary Beth. All righty. Mary Beth, what would you like to read today? You're going to start it off very Halloweeny. She wants charms. Okay, you want the charms, the gumball charms? Ooh, gumball charms. Okay. Uh, let's get our gumball charms out. Like, why not? Gumball charms are fun. Let's grab them. I didn't put them on the table. Feeding dogs, cooking. Okay. No problem. All right, here we have our gumball machine of divination. Let's start over. All righty. Let's shake it up. And see what you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's the 6 for you because you're a member, so you get an extra one. And then I'll put this down here. So it's not in our way. And let's see what we got for you. Okay. Oh, the first one you got is the crystal ball. The crystal ball. Alrighty. See that? We're starting it off right here. Here's my crystal ball. The one with the stars, yes. So the crystal ball with the stars means power, honor, status, prediction of future good luck, hope and healing. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, then you got the green star. I know it's hard to see those guys, but believe me when I tell you. So the star is a symbol of light and sparkle. It stands for the elements water, wind, earth, fire, and wood, grouping together or a party. So it stands for the 5 elements, but also because stars, like constellations, so it stands for grouping. Now, it could be a party, a gathering. It could be, since you have the good luck, I'm thinking it's going to be a good gathering. Ooh, and then you got the Halloween candy. Look how cute. I know you can't see his face, but he has a cute little jack-o'-lantern face. The Halloween candy. Yeah, colorful ones today. The Halloween candy. Oh, the Halloween candy stands for sweetness, enjoying life, fun, joy, childhood like nostalgia, pleasure, temptations, offerings to the gods and goddesses or the divine. Ooh, they might be trying to tell you better leave out something tonight yummy for somebody. Then you got, it's backwards though, which I don't know how it became backwards in here because it can't spin, but it's backwards. So obviously I'm reading you the backwards part of it's the sun and moon together. So sun and moon. Not Saturn. Not Saturn with the moon. Not the Star David moon. We got a lot of moons. Okay, here we go. So in reverse, funny enough, because I don't have reverse on a lot of these, but I do have a reverse on this one. Anxiety, blockage, and a spiritual struggle. Oh, And then you got the Saturn with the moons and the stars. So let's see what that is. I just passed it, so it's this way. Self-worth, self-confidence, peace and contentment, even keel, well-rounded. Oh, and then you got, of course, you got the pink evil eye. So the pink evil eye, which I think is at the end because it's one of the last ones I put in there. It is the last one. It represents love. It's capable of making sure your friends your friendships stay safe, and wearing it will give you a sense of calmness and peace. So even though you have good luck and stuff coming up, I feel like there's going to be a situation that's going to be a little stressful. And it's going to cause just a little rift, but all in all, that was a really good reading. Violet or burgundy? No context, just pick one. Violet or burgundy what? Krista. So I hope that made sense to you, Kelly. Alrighty. That was the gumball of divination. Now, instead of keeping the numbers from before, perhaps the actual divorce. Maybe. But that will be good luck, wouldn't it? Because you've been waiting for that. But it will be probably a little stressful, of course. Yeah. That's a true story. So I even got look, I think this is so like, anyway, it's a clock, right? But look how pretty it is. So I could hypnotize you. But what should we hypnotize you with? Watch my YouTube channel. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It was very Halloweeny, right? It's the only thing I could think of. Yes, thank you. That could be. Alrighty. Yes. All right. So, what do you think? Should we keep our same numbers, or do you guys want to? Let's roll again. Let's roll again and do you just want new numbers? Do you want to keep the same numbers you put? New numbers? Okay, let's do new numbers. Let's do new numbers all the time. Why not? Maybe you're feeling something different this time around. You know, intuition and all. 11, that's my favorite number. It's the one I pick all the time. Oh, 11, 7. Yes, 7, 11, 3. All right. Wait one more second because I know it's like 20 seconds behind. Alrighty. Here we go. You guys are ready. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay! So Yaz is next. You see the 7? 4 and 3 is 7, if I can add correctly. 4 and 3 is 7. Yeah. Oh, now I messed up. Sorry. Shaking yous. I'm shaking you. Alrighty. Yes, you're next. Jen, you're back. Okay. Sorry, Jen, you missed that roll, but that's okay. We're going to roll every time. Everybody's going to pick new numbers. I think this is fun. All right, Yaz. Yaz, do you want anything particular? I have charms, witches runes, tons of cards. I have tarot cards, but I also have oracles. I have a different set of charms. I have witches' runes, astrology. Like, you could basically have whatever you want. Well, I got my old number. You knew there was a 3 in there somewhere. That's right. Everybody will get a chance, you know. I read everybody's cards who come here. That's what we do. I just figured this would be fun, like, like a lottery. Charms. Okay, do you want those gumball ones or the different ones? Because I have a different set of charms too. I think you want the different set though. And I'm gonna have to take 1 second for you because I have to meet your spirit guide. Which, we always have to meet the spirit guide because otherwise, the different charms. I knew it. See that? Because then, how will I connect with the spirit guide to know what they want to tell you? So, all right, let's find out about your spirit guide. Okay, spirit guide, female. Okay, female. This is for Yaz. Okay. And what's your name, sweetheart? Oh, like my wolf. Oh, okay. Nice and easy. That's a nice, easy name because I already know that one. Fabulous. Okay, you're gonna help me read charms? Cool. Fabulous. All right. Oh yes. My spirit guide is always with us. Yes, they are always with us. Um, but sometimes they come to my house to read you cards. But that's okay because usually everybody has more than one spirit guide, so you're not alone. You're never alone, even when they come here to read your cards. Alrighty. They leave one behind. Here we go. Well, let's shake it up a bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it all we can. Shake it like a milkshake. Stop. Okay, stop. All right. You got everything in there? Okay. Sorry. Alrighty. So whatever's not touching. Ooh, that's an interesting reading. Here we go. There's your reading. And the circle stands for what's going on. You see my little crystal circle for what's going on right now. And then the stuff touching is going to happen a little more, not in the immediate future. So yeah, I grabbed the charms. I didn't grab the book for this. Which is, important because some of them I remember, but not all of them. I know I come from a family of witches. Oh, you're like us here. Yes, you're going to fit right in. We do spiritual stuff all on this channel. Everybody here is either a witch or is into it or is very spiritual. We have a lot of very just spiritual people, people who, I work with spirits. That's my job in all this. I'm not a witch. I am what society would call a spirit medium. So I cross over spirits and I work with them to get like messages across to people. So I would assume, since society actually says we don't exist, that's the closest kind of thing they have for me. Okay, so here we go. So right in the center of yours is the pretty rose button. And the pretty rose button means seeing the beauty in things when no one else can. You also have the black salt. This means protection. I feel in your case, though, maybe you're lacking a little spiritual protection. Um, y- um, yeah. So you might want to pull out, do a cleansing since you come from a family of witches, sage your house, sage yourself, do some saging. There's some leftover crappy energy for something. So yeah, just maybe you've been slacking on the keeping up the protection. So just try to get that back in order is what they're saying. Um, then you have the seashell. And this shell, because I have two different ones. Creativity and productivity. So that's all in your immediate future. You also have right in the middle is the ancestral pin. And this one means that an ancestral spirit, like a bloodline spirit or an actual ancestor spirit, is trying to get a message to you, and you're just not hearing it. So maybe keep yourself open to that. They might send in a dream, a thought. If it's the same recurring thought, then it's definitely something to um look at, because yeah, they're trying to tell you something. And then you have the Book of Secrets. The Book of Secrets. And this was on in and out of your circle. So not only is it right now, like in your immediate future, but it's also going to, you know, last a while because it's going to go out into, your future. Things being held back, secrets kept, a lack of knowledge in a current event or situation. Then attached with that was the thimble. So the thimble was touching that, and then the heart is touching the thimble. So the thimble is a change in your home or your personal life. So that's like going out into the future. And then you have the heart, which just means all matters of the heart should be looked at. And this might be something that has to do with that secret. Um, Obviously, it's someone closer to you that's keeping that secret. Then you got the sword, which is in and out. Oh, we're learning a little about you here. um, so the sword. Where are you, sword? Make me. Oh, here. The sword. The sword is psychic and mental decisions take charge. Communication with an air elemental. And this was in and out. So that's interesting. Oh, then you got the baby. And the baby is a mysterious gift or treasure from the divine or from nature. Then you got the dice, which doesn't happen often. And the dice was literally on, like, just on your circle. So, and it's on the number 2. And the number 2 stands for indecision, 2 options, not knowing which one to choose. So there's really going to be a decision, and this decision is going to affect your future too, where you really don't know which way to go. It's like a fork in the road kind of deal. And then you have the star and the acorn. The star stands for divine guidance, and the acorn is on top of that. And the acorn means, sorry, I don't remember what every single one means. You think I would already, but I don't. Sorry. Sorry, but the acorn. Okay, health, teaching, and learning, a fall from grace or a loss from innocence. So that usually means something that you strongly believe in. Um, like, let's say you believe, I don't know, snakes grow on trees. It's just an example. your whole world is going to be like turned around when you find out that snakes don't grow on trees. That's usually what that means when it's like a loss of innocence in a spiritual sense, because something you believed so strongly spiritually, you're going to realize that that's not it at all. And you're going to have the guidance to go along with that because you have the spiritual guidance. So, yeah. And that was your reading. I hope it made sense to you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for reading. Hi, Diane. Hi, Kathy. Sorry, I was reading for Yaz and I got um so hi, Kathy. Hi, Diane. Diane, we're doing something different today. I'm only on my second reading because I started late, but we're basically having you guys pick numbers from 1 to 12, and I have two dice, and I'm rolling the dice, and then whoever's number it lands on, or if it doesn't land on someone's number, but it gets the closest, we'll read it. Um, you know, so I figured it'd be fun. So yes, what did you think? Did we get some things right? Did we It's nice. And yes, I do have dreams sometimes of things that are going to happen. Like when my dad passed, I dreamed it. Oh, wow. See that, Yaz? Yeah, so there's definitely someone trying to get a message to you. Dreams is one way, but sometimes they can't do it. Sometimes you need, it's a lot of energy to do that. But they're definitely trying to tell you something. So just, you know. Okay. So we have everybody put their numbers in. 9, 11, 8. Okay. 5. Ooh. 3. Okay. What's your number, Kim? 13. Okay. Is that everyone? I think so. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sure. That's a 6? Yes. Okay. 6 and 5 is 11. Who said 11 this time? Diane. Good for you, Diane. 11. You're welcome, Yaz. So 11 for Diane. So you came in here, Diane, and you got your number. So do you want Lou to pick or do you want to pick today, Diane? Yeah, yes. Every Wednesday we have cards. I can do yes or no questions. We do a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes I even do channeling, just depends how I feel. Tomorrow, we usually do spiritual Thursdays, like learning different spiritual stuff. But tomorrow, in light of Halloween, we're gonna do spooky stories. So you're welcome around the same time. I always go between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do Wednesdays and Thursday lives. And then the videos are just crafting, cooking, spooky stories, whatever I find that is fun. I put up on the channel for videos. So you want Lou to pick, Diane? Yes, let's go. Okay, Lou. What would you like, Lou? Uh, oh, the pink nostalgia one, the new ones. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Pink nostalgia ones for you. The new ones, Diane. And they're very cute. They have this pretty pattern, but then they have this. Like pretty, they're pretty. So let's see. Obviously, Diane, you're doing a little better because they don't have a super amount to tell you because they're doing oracles for you. So I know they're new. Which one? This one? Maybe. When the cards are brand new, they stick, so it's hard for them to tell me which ones. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Diane, you get 6. Let's see. You got the gumball machine. Let's see what it is. Shoot. I should have looked at the number 9. Oh, that would help. So a reward, serendipity, or a surprise. Ooh, a surprise is coming your way. I feel it's a surprise. Then you got the balloon. The balloon. Number 19. The balloon. Freedom, release, untethered. Oh, you're definitely moving soon. That's what that means, because you're going to get out of the situation you're in. It's a situation that you're going to be freed from, so that's fabulous. Then you got the cake, number 27, the cake, which is indulgence, luxury, and decadence. So I think what Lou's trying to tell you is like, to enjoy yourself more, find something you like to do and do it. Then you got the kitty cat of luck, the kitty cat, number 22. So the kitty cat is just luck. It stands for luck. And in your case, I'm thinking your luck's going to change for the better. Then you have the paint set. Ooh, I never read the paint set. The paint set. Hello, what number? I keep forgetting to look at the number. Creativity, creation, and innovation. Ooh, so I'm feeling this is a situation though. You're going to have have some innovation and creativity to create good luck in this next situation. Okay. Then you got communication. You got mail. It's the message. The message. Which is communication, news, and a contact. So somebody is going to contact you with some news. Hopefully it's good news. But I don't feel like it's bad news. But you're definitely going to get some news coming to you via, a message, either, email or messenger or an actual letter, like in the mail. But yeah. I pulled over in the parking lot to hear this. Ooh, luck. Yes. Yeah, Diane. It was all good. Sounded good to me. Thanks, Lou. All right. Put in your numbers. Let's see. I like this roll the dice to get the numbers better than you guys just writing it and me writing down like all this stuff. We're going to save a tree by doing this because I don't have to. I don't, I don't have to write the names down. No, it's by a message. The alien's not going to contact you by message. 9, 4, 10. Okay. Who else we got? Kathy. Kathy, you're sticking with. Okay, she's gonna do 3. She's gonna do 7 instead of 3. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 6. Okay. We got 6, 7, 8. Who's the closest to 8? Oh no, we have you're welcome. We have a 7 and a 9, which is kind of so what we'll do is we'll do Kathy. I think because 6, 7, 8, the closest would be 7 without going over, right? Ah, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, we have fun here usually. Yes, we're gonna get to everybody, so don't worry. Even if, even if it takes a while, we're gonna get everybody's cards read. So next we're gonna do Kathy. Kathy, anything particular, or do you want your spirit guide to pick? I almost forgot your spirit guide's name because we haven't read you in so long. I probably have to look at it. Where's Kathy's spirit guide? Oh, okay. Spirits can pick. Okay. All right. What do you want, sweetheart? Oh, the other new ones? Okay. Uh, let me see. What we got going on here? Hey, you. I have so many things, guys. I just have to find something bigger to put this all in. Because I literally have this basket that is getting too small for all the cards that I have. That's witches' runes. Charms. Aha! I think she wants those, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I need a big, like, barrel to put all this stuff in. Yeah. It's these, right? No. I don't know where the other ones went, sweetie. Wait, let me see. I know which ones you're talking about. I just don't know where they disappeared to in the abyss. Aha! I found them. I found them. See that? I try to put them in different colors, guys. See, gold, purple, black, so that I know, like, yeah, what I'm doing. But sometimes, they still they escape from where they're supposed to be. Here we go. We got these pretty ones for you. Look at those. Kathy. Those are fun. They're kind of like the ones I read to Diane, just a little different. Like oracle messages, kind of direct and straight to the point. Oh, she wants something that's in there. Okay, wait. Make sure that's the deal. Okay. Alrighty. Fabulous. Okay. Oh, and you picked 6 because she's a member, just like good. Alrighty. So here we go. The first one is the quill. The quill. Interesting. Oversharing and new projects. Does it mean anything else? 10. I don't know why they use the Roman numerals and not the regular ones. I could do without it. Okay. The quill. A card of creativity. It indicates progress in your endeavors and call to try a new project. Oh, so that's what that one means. Lovely. Ooh, and then you got the looking glass. The looking glass. I only read these once, guys, so I really didn't read any of them. So I'm not sure what any of them means. So the looking glass, a card of inner focus and self-acceptance. It shows clarity of vision. Hmm. Ooh, and then you got the bouquet. The bouquet. That's beautiful. 21. Where's the 20? Where are you? Aha, the bouquet. So the bouquet is kindness, vitality, and a gift. It also, in reverse, which I feel like I have to read to you, it shows a disconnection, distance, a forgotten friend. So maybe there's someone who you have to reconnect with, that you haven't connected with in a long time. Then you got the comb. The comb. Interesting. Vanity and confidence. Let's see, the comb. 16. Confidence, beauty, and delight. Ooh, lovely. Oh, and then you got the candle. The candle. Number 1, the candle. A warm, welcoming sign. It denotes openness and the home. Oh, lovely. Ooh, and then you got the lady. The lady. The lady. Let's see where she is. Ah, a feminine figure. She shows patience, inner strength, and security. Oh, that was a lovely reading. Those are neat. Yes, they're very pretty. They're pretty and I like that they have a reverse message too, and that maybe the reverse message is you need or you don't need or you need both. So I really like them. This lady makes beautiful cards. I have a lot from her. I have a lot of different things from her. I got my first charm set from her, which I integrated into the bubblegum charms when I added a whole bunch more. I got these. I got the pink cards. I read Diane. I have these. The past, present, and future cards are from her. And the charm set that the chip set that I read also is from her. Yeah. I really like those images on the cards. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Ah, she must have knew you'd like those. That's why she wanted me to find them. I was like, okay, I'm gonna find them. I promise. All right. Put your numbers, put your numbers, put your numbers. Let's roll the dice again. But while we're doing that, I'm gonna put on the commercial real quick for you guys and do just make a cigarette. So okay, but everybody put their numbers so that I have them when we get back. So yeah, let me put the commercial, the new commercial I made in case anybody didn't see it. I did put it here, didn't I? Lord have mercy. I think it's on Thursday. Give me a second. I forgot to upload it here. Thursday, Thursday. There we go. Thursday, Thursday. Where are you? And then right after that funny laugh, you hear the cigarette maker. So you're like, um, yeah, did she just, um, like saw somebody up? Like, what's going on? I passed a guy on the highway today. His companion in the car was a skeleton. It was hilarious. Oh my God. All right, Jen. That is funny. I actually saw that one other time, like near Halloween. Like it was a guy and the passenger, it was a lady. All like at first you couldn't tell she had a hat and everything. But when you passed, like, or if you looked in the rear view, you could tell it was a skeleton. Not as much from the side. It was kind of funny. What a way to get pulled over though, right? Like, yeah, what are we doing? All right, Scott, so glad you came. Um, so yeah. I could leave it on my thing. Okay. Now I gotta go back to see the numbers. Scott, put a number in from 1 to 12. So we got 10 to 9, 6. So yeah, put a number in, Scott. From 1 to 12, I'm gonna roll the dice. 7. Awesome. Here we go. Let me just roll the dice so we know who's next. 5 and 5. 10. Oh, Krista, you're next with the 10. Wow, good going. And it was doubles. 5 and 5. Well, it has to be 5 and 5 to get 10 now. Skeleton on the highway. Yeah, very funny. All righty. Krista, we having um oh, the kids crossed over yesterday, by the way. They stayed a little bit, they got comfortable, and they're like, okay, we're crossing. So lovely for them. They crossed over. Um, so America. Um, so yeah, you stuck with your spirit guides today. Or yourself. One or the other. Yes. Scott, Yaz is our friend from the games June's Journey I always talk about. So we're getting there, guys. Hang on. You know, like I said, I read everybody's. Oh wow, that's awesome. I hope that everyone's yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, you're ready? Like how brave those little kids, right? So they were ready. They went. I was like, okay. So we'll let your spirit guide pick. Um, I'll leave it up to you. Yeah, let Marabella pick. Marabella is your normal spirit guide. She'll pick for you. I say Marabella, but I guess it's Marabelle. It has an E at the end. The other Maribels don't have an E. She has an E, so I always call her Marabella, but I guess it is still Maribel, just with an E. An extra E. All righty. All right. She's going to leave it up to you. So what do you want to pick? Oh, yeah. Past, present, and future. Wow. Okay. Here we go. We're going to learn a little about you, Krista. We're going to learn a little about Krista. I'll put the spider there. It fell off the candle and I don't want it to burn. Okay. Make sure I leave out the cards that tell me what they mean. I think she wants that one. Okay. I turn them over because I don't want to see beforehand. And in case I got it wrong, which one she wanted. I make sure at the end. Okay. I think that's the deal. That's the deal. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you got, Krista. And then she says, I think you're going to ask a yes or no question since you're a member. Ooh, so your first one, which is your, I should say your past, is the clover. The clover. So let's see. What number is that? Well, so the clover was luck, harmony, spontaneity. So also there was like a lot of change in your fortune, discordance, and a lot of caution in your past. But I think you were less stressed in your past, right? Is with the clover, and you felt, I should say, you felt like you had better luck before than you do now. Now this is your present time, which is the buttercup. The buttercup. Let's see, number 24. No. Oh, 29. Yeah, 29. The buttercup. Happiness, positivity, merit. But in reverse, it's a loss, isolation. Um, so yeah, this might be on a reverse for you here. In the present time. You've had a lot of different losses, but also you've been isolating yourself more recently in your present time. But you could, of course, you could also, the reverse of this buttercup is positivity, happiness. So the loss and everything that you had, um happened, but now on the upswing of your present, you're going to get more positive, and once you get more positive, the happiness is going to come along with it. So let's see what your future has to offer. Oh, this is interesting. The stranger. The stranger. It's a silhouette. So let's see what the stranger is. The stranger. Excitement, risk, and the unknown. Okay, and this is in your future, but it is forward facing. Um this one for you. So risk, the unknown, and excitement is coming for you in the future, but it's good. Like, even the reversed of this card is like intrigue and question, which you should always have anyway. So it's really, really a good future card. So yeah, I hope that made sense to you. Calling me out. No, we weren't calling you out. We're just telling you. We're giving you some helpful hints for the future and your present time. So I hope that made sense to you. Thank you, Maribel. All righty. Numbers for you guys. I've been self-idol isolating for months now, and it's getting worse. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, your question. Yes, good. I'm glad somebody reminded me. Yes. Okay. So but I'll show you again. So circles are yes. Can you show her your no? No is back and forth. So you have your question in mind. She does. They know it. So is the answer to her question yes? So whatever your question was, your answer is yes. Yes. Your answer is yes. So there you go. That was for you. Yeah. And so I'm thinking they're telling you they know that's what you're doing, and it's time to, that's why the opposite of that was positivity and happiness. So, okay, fingers crossed. Good. Well, they said yes. They're usually not wrong, but sometimes it depends on the question too, because like my friend was like, "Oh, can you tell me about the guy? Is he the one or whatever?" And I can hear, yes, you're going to be with him in my head, but the pendulum was saying no. And I'm like, okay, you asked the question wrong. He wasn't the one, like, that came and gone, whatever. Sometimes our, um, we miss the person we're supposed to be with for whatever reason. They married and they stay in that relationship or whatever. So we miss that connection. But, I said to her, but this guy you're going to be with now until the end, so make it work. And she was like, okay. So sometimes it just depends on how you ask the question, too, because, yeah, he wasn't the one, but he's the one now because he's what she's got, like a second chance kind of deal. So, Yeah. All righty. So do we have numbers? Numbers, guys. I got the dice. We ready for you. We ready. I know we still have James, Jen, um, James, Jen, Scott. You're welcome, Krista. James, yeah. James, Jen, Scott, and Pammy, if you're back. I know you said you were feeding the dogs. And then we still got a few left there. That I have not read yet. Kim, where's your numbers? No, it's time to put a number, Scott. Put a number. We got James's number. We need Scott's number. We need Jen's number, Pammy's number, Kim's number. Where are you? Are we using the same number? What are we doing? Don't leave, guys. We doing it. 69. You can't have that number only because the dice doesn't have 69. That'd be weird. Plus, you had one. 5 for Kim. Okay, here we go. I'm sure Jen's coming. Choo 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 choo. We'll wait another second. Okay. Nine. Okay. I see. 9 and 7. So we have 6 and 5, which is an 11. So who got closest to 11? I think it's Scott with 9 because we had 9, 5, and 7, right? Okay. So, so Scott, you got the closest to 11, so it's your turn. So there we go. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys, if you would. All righty. So, do you want Martin to pick Scott? I feel like Martin wants regular cards today, but I haven't had none of that. That's right. Yes, you want the regular cards today? Okay. So Scott, let's see what's going on. He wants like the regular kind of cards. So yeah. So let's get those out. Alrighty, here we go. I love my coffin shaped box for these cards. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I haven't done of that either, Yaz. My boyfriend's in Canada, so right now, you see he's throwing the cards at me. Right now, there's nothing going on here. Okay. Woo. Alrighty. I know it's that one that you want. Sliding off the table. Okay. I think that's what we got. Yes. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got for you, Scott. So the first one is the Seven of Daggers. The Seven of Daggers. Alrighty. Yeah, these are good ones because, and the spirits like them because they're, I guess, the closest to regular tarot. The ones that I wrote are pretty close to tarot, except I left out like the money one, and I just did it like more modernized. Seven of Daggers. Okay. Upright is trickery and deceit. Shame, you've been hiding something. Hope no one looks too closely at what is tucked behind your back. Everything will come to light soon, and everyone will see you for who you truly are. What can you do to remedy the situation before everything is lost? So, this is. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you guys. This is. So, someone. It's not you particularly. It's someone has been hiding something and it's going to come to light shortly. Um, but you do still, on the flip side, are going to have to do something because of their trickery and deceit. You'll have to do something to remedy a situation. That's what I'm getting from that for you. For you. And then you got the tower, which is the nice haunted house. The tower. Okay. Could you give me a number? 16. Disaster, suffering, anticipating the inevitable. So the tower, once a beautiful estate, is now an old decrepit home that is cracked and broken down to its foundation. It is beyond repair, with shattered windows and warped moldy floors. Ghosts wander the empty halls. Everything was boarded up in hopes to one day renovating and recovering. But those dreams have long since withered. It's time to tear everything down and let the earth beneath it heal so a new home can be built. So this is again one of those situations where some situations can't be fixed. So instead of trying to build on something or fix something that is just broken beyond repair, you're just going to have to start again. When it comes to a situation, you're going to have to look at it from a different point of view, throw out what you know, and get a new perspective on the situation. Then you got the Three of Daggers. The Three of Daggers. Sorry, back again. Mom called as usual. Yep, I don't have a boyfriend currently. Oh, you know, that isn't the worst thing sometimes. Because when I had one I didn't like, I rather had not had one, right? So sometimes not having one is better. This time I got lucky though. Okay. The Three of Daggers, except he's in Canada. The Three of Daggers, upright, broken heart and loss, and reversed is recovery. But this is I'm hearing upright, so everything hurts. Your heart has been completely shattered, and you feel devastated and empty. You're not sure you'll survive this. It's okay to feel the pain, to dwell in it, acknowledge it. This is true heartbreak, and everything will hurt for a while. So this is more of this loss is not a loss of a person. It's more of a loss for this card for you is more of a loss of a situation. So the fact that this situation came out not the way you wanted it, yeah, you can be upset about it and it's going to bother you for a long while, but then, you're going to get past it. So that's what that is for you. And then you got the Terror of Bones. The Terror of Bones. Terror of Bones. Let's see. Is that at the end or in the beginning? The Terror. Here we go. At the end. So upright is excitement. Your head is full with creative ideas and a bright future. You haven't hashed out the plan quite yet, but you can see your vision coming to life in your mind's eye. Stay strong. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let the anticipation and excitement drive the next step in your progress. So you definitely have a creative idea and something that's going to come to fruition. Um, about your future, and that's going to happen shortly. So that's nice. And then you got the death card, and the death card is really something like the tower, kind of let go of the past. So you let things go, release and endings. Death appears to us when it's time to let go of something. Take a moment to mourn what is now lost because it is truly gone for good. Your pain and suffering is valid and you need to give it space, but remember that this loss is important for your growth. From the ashes of death, something new will arise. So, yeah, something's ending, just like the tower. Something's broke, something's ending. It's done, it's finished. Cry over it all you want, but then you're going to move on to something better. So you got both the death and the tower. They're very similar, I think. Four of Bones. The Four of Bones. Let's see. Is your last card. Let's see what the Four of Bones says. Celebration and home. So the Four of Bones is a warm fire and a hot tea after a long journey. You're home and you're safe, and it's time for a big celebration. It may be a new union, a new addition to the family, a new achievement. Decorate and embrace the bliss, for you never know how fleeting it may be. So, yeah, so find something to celebrate, is what this card's telling you. Instead of always dwelling on what sucks, basically, is what they're saying to you. Try to find something that's to celebrate, and then celebrate it, and really give it your all, that celebration. Even if it's a birthday party, make it big and happy and celebrate it. So find something to celebrate is that one, and that was your reading. Thank you, Martin. How did you know it was the doctor? Yeah. Martin knows everything. I don't know. I don't know much of nothing. But but Martin knows. So, yeah. You have to look everything with another perspective and keep in mind that every struggle shows us something new. Let everything go and keep on walking. There's always something better ahead. There you go, Yaz. That was beautifully put. The doctor visit sucks, but trying to create womp. Oh, I know it wasn't good, but things are gonna get better. And like they said, find something to celebrate, because what will happen is you'll get in this funk because you got everything's shitty, and then you stay in the funk. So you have to. So that's why they're telling you to find something to celebrate. So yeah. All right, numbers, numbers, numbers. We're doing good. We have Kim, Jen, Jack, Jack, James. There you go. I don't know why a Jack came to my mind, but yeah, I don't know. Is Jack here to talk to someone? Okay. Does anybody know a Jack? They're saying yes. Um, if anybody knows a Jack, let me know, because there's a Jack here, and I think he has a message for one of you. So if anybody knows a Jack, let me know and put in your numbers. Wow, that thing really spun for that. Okay, 6. Just waiting on the numbers. Waiting on if anybody knows a Jack. I need a Win Martin. Yeah. Well, Thanksgiving's coming up. Maybe you need to throw a big Thanksgiving bash if nobody's birthday or nothing exciting's going on. Throw a big ass Thanksgiving bash and just give thanks for, being alive, having a place to live, that kind of stuff. Just make it fun. All right. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if anybody knows you. And you'll tell me who you're here for, Jack, and then we're gonna do some readings. We got a 6 from James. Just waiting on anybody else. I don't know a Jack. A 9. Kathy, where's your number? Okay. 6, 9. Kathy, did I read for you? Yes, I did. Okay, that's why you haven't been putting numbers. Lord have mercy. Thank you. Okay. See, they had to tell me you read for Kathy. Yeah. Yeah, Kathy. They told me. What's wrong with you? You had the new pretty cards. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I can't remember. They do though. Okay. So we have James, Jen. Um, is that all we have left for readings? Oh, okay. And nobody knows a Jack. Huh. Interesting. Okay, we have, what were the numbers? 6 and 9. And we have 3, 4, 5. So the closest to 5 is James. So James, it's your turn. Then it's Jen. And then if anybody else didn't get a reading, then, you gotta, I'm heading out to watch some old spooky movies. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. Anytime, I love you. Tomorrow is spooky Halloween day here. Come join us. We're going to tell us spooky stories, some local legends. We're just going to have a bit of fun. I was going to take you guys outside, but I don't know how the internet will hold out. But we'll see. But yeah, so let Jack pick. I don't know him, so this should be interesting. Ah, okay. Let Jack pick. Oh, but I want to find out, like, Jack is here for someone. Okay. Who are you? You want to talk to Jen? Jen from Eddie and Jen. Oh, okay. Jen, do you know a Jack? Why am I yelling at you like you're in the next room? I'm sorry, Jen. Jen, do you know a Jack? By the way. Um, and let's pick something for James. Yeah? Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Jack is going to pick my cards to read for you, James. Which ones do you want? I got different decks. And then I will find one. All right. We'll do this one. He's gonna read you my cards. So let's see how that goes. Interesting. Give him something to do while he waits. All right, Krista, enjoy your dinner. I gotta have dinner too. I literally only had peanut butter and bananas with the spirits. 'Cause I was like, what can I give them to eat? Because we can't do this without something to eat. So we just had peanut butter and banana. And I cut the banana, so they had 4 pieces, and then now I have yellow rice. Okay. Oh, you got an extra one too. So let's see. They got some things to tell you. I think this is it. Let's see. That what you want? Okay. And barbecue sauce. Interesting. So the first one you got is number 4, and he's the griller. The griller. Do you feel trapped, but not physically, mentally? Your mind is playing tricks on you. Don't give it a second thought. Imagine you're eating an ice cream. At least you won't gain any weight. A locked door is a wall only to those without the key. So the griller tells you that you hold immense power over your own life. So that's the griller. Then the next one you got is the beer of stress. The beer of stress. This comes to you as a sign of celebration and fun. Beer denotes the presence of a well of water, therefore representing the depths of life and truth in our consciousness, which will spring up when you make proper contact with it. Basically, life's secrets are hidden in beer. But basically, it's representing it represents the depths of life and the truth of your consciousness. Interesting. Huh. Then you got the Christmas star. The Christmas star. The Christmas star symbolizes Bethlehem. The 5 points stand for the 5 wounds of Christ. This star is a heavenly sign of a prophecy fulfilled long ago and the shining hope for humanity. This star is a beacon of hope shining to show you the way. It is a twinkle of positivity, happiness, and renewal. Oh, that's beautiful. Interesting. I don't remember, Jack. Okay, we're going to find out in a second, Jen. The Ace of Social. The Ace of Social is your next one. Spiritual social work invites us to discover the hope and power of endurance that arises when life is faced with an expanded sense of what we see our lives to be. This includes understanding on a soul level. This comes to you to tell you to connect more socially with the people around you. Are you in a little funk too, James? Like not hanging out too much, just sticking to yourself? You got a lot of major ones. So you got the griller, and then you got the mother, number 3, the mother. Your soul searching. You are looking for signs from angels. The 90s hit song From the Heights is not going to help you. Start with meditation and self-awareness. It comes down to being willing to change, connect with nature, and absorb the energy around you. Stop to smell the flowers. Yeah, and then you got the lovers, number 6. The lovers have come to tell you that your life needs extra attention. This is not only about relationships, but about your values and decisions. You're at a crossroads, and the lovers are urging you to consider all the consequences of your choices. So before you leap onto one of those roads, make sure you pay attention. And that was your reading, James. Hi, Andre. I make empanadas. Anything you want. Ooh, but I like the potato cheese empanadas. Do you make those? Oh my God, this lady at the laundromat in Long Island used to sell them because I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. She would make potato and cheese empanadas. It was so delicious. Did that make sense to you, James? Thank you. You're welcome too for the reading and thank you. All right, now let's find out Jack, what Jack wants to tell uh, Jen. Mm, yeah. How about can we do Jen's reading first and then we can give her your message? Is that fine? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do your reading first, Jen. Okay, so what are we gonna read for Jen? Oh, okay. Um, these babies like we read to Kathy? I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. I have so many different ones I gotta ask. Good night, Scott. Much love to you. Okay. I'm all dressed up. I don't know. I can't show you because like, I can't see until it comes up. Can you see me? See my outfit just for you guys? Alrighty. Now, in case you didn't see me earlier, I got all dressed up like a fortune teller for you guys. I'll turn yours around after the reading. Okay. So we'll put yours back. Then you won't have to see the table or anything. But I just figured we'd do it a different way this time. Make it interesting. Instead of always doing the same things. Pastelli's made vegan rice and veggies. Oh, what's my favorite? Yes, I don't know where you where you originate from. I know you're Spanish, but I don't know which part. But if you have a recipe for what the heck do they call them? It's gonna come to me. Wait, one of the spirits are gonna tell me. No, the round like pancake things that I like. What are those called? Well, we haven't had them in a long time. Papusa. There you go. Pupusas. I love pupusas. Cheese papusa. If you have an easy recipe for cheese papusa. Um, and then I make it with the salad with you shred the um carrots and coleslaw and you put oil, vinegar, and pepper and you put that on the cheese papusa. That's my favorite. I love that. Anyway, now that we got that going. How are you, Andre? Yeah, but those are delicious. If you guys ever go into a Spanish place and you see them, they have bean and cheese ones. They have meat ones, of course. And then they have just cheese ones. Yo, you're taking long to find something for her, huh? Which one you want? Aha. One of these? Which one? I don't know. I don't know which one. This one. Oh, okay. All right. And then this is right. Okay. Just checking. All right, here we go, Jen. They were taking a little while, but these are new, so we'll go with the first one, which is the candle. The candle. Candles number one. Number one. A warm, welcoming sign. It denotes openness and home. It can also show a loss of way. Then your next one is the comb. The comb. Confidence, beauty, and delight. It also, in reverse means earthly distractions. They wanted me to read you the reverse too. Oh, and then you got the bouquet. The bouquet. Where's the bouquet? Oh, here we go. Kindness, vitality, a gift. And a forgotten friend. Oh, she got that one too. This might be you need to reconnect with someone you used to know. Or you just haven't spoke to in a long time. Then you got the scales. The scales, like the justice scales. What number is that? I never read this one. The scales. Justice, balance, and temperance. It shows a misjust judgment, an injustice, or an oversight. And then your last one is the scissors. The scissors. Number 9. Where is number 9? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. A card of home and health. It is peace and creativity. It also shows a need for self-protection. Ooh, so maybe you have to just like redo any of your protection for your house and stuff that you and Eddie have spiritually, because now you started really doing the spirit boxes again and stuff. So this might be the just letting you know. I'm hearing letting you know just to like re-up your protection. Okay. Now, let me turn you around for a second. So that you can see me since we're done with the readings. And I turned you towards my thing here. Settings. Yeah, I should turn you back this way. All right, here we go. There we are. There we go. I'm okay. I'm just, doing the same, I guess. All righty. So here we go. Do you need to be a little higher? Okay. Turn some lights off because probably don't need them all, but but that's okay. I turned them all on for you guys. You can't really see them anymore. You could see that one, so. And now I can see the chat, so I don't need this one. All righty. So now we're just going to. My friend does pupusas. So yummy. Oh, those are from Salvador. Yeah, I knew they weren't like exactly from. They were from a certain place, so only certain people do them. Yeah, they're out of this world. I love those. Those are my favorite. Oh, what is that, Krista? I don't know. Okay. Oh, we were talking to Jack. Wait. Sorry. Okay. So you have a message for Jen. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. You're okay. Jen, you listening, Jen? Okay. Jen. So I usually talk to Lark. A Lark is really Eddie's spirit guide. So Jack is one of your spirit guides. Okay. So I'm assuming he has a spiritual message for you. Oh, Mexican street corn. Yeah, of course, that's good. Yeah, who doesn't like corn? Okay. So, okay, what do you want to tell her? Oh, he more just basically wants to tell you that he's there and he would like you to talk to him more. Um, you know, maybe you have to find a way to communicate with him. Although he seems to communicate fine, but I think that maybe there's a maybe because you just don't realize he's there. But maybe you think, or sometimes, we think, oh, that's a spirit from like across the street, they're just coming to visit. No, this is one of your spirit guides. His name is Jack. So his message is to you to talk to him more. There you go. And maybe he can help you. I'm thinking he came by so to let you know that not only that he's there, but he might be a new spirit guide of yours. I don't know. Um, but also so that, just tell you to connect with him. Um, so there you go. You don't know a Jack, but now you do. Now you do. So that was your message, Jen, from Jack. Mm. So there you go. And I was wondering, I'm like, I always, Lark always comes, which is Eddie's spirit guide. And of course, since you're a couple, he's always around, right? And you could always ask him something. But, you have your own. Your own one, too. So, yeah, interesting. I think Lark really comes by because he likes my coffee. But so he would make yours stay home so he could have coffee. Today I have flavored coffee, which might be why nobody came by. Yes, I'm dressed up like a fortune teller today for Halloween. I figured, why not? They even got this, can't really tell, but I got this like crazy necklace with all these like eyes and stuff. So, because I figure that's something like a fortune teller would wear. I don't know. I didn't go too far out because I really was like, I don't really have anything. Like, but I think, I don't know if you could see the dress. I think I did a cute job. Like, it even has like these little like what do you call it? I don't know. I think it looked like a fortune teller anyway. And I figured, well, you can't really see the dress, but I did it anyway. I did the whole thing for you guys. Not only the top part, just in case, But there you go. So yeah, today I dressed up as a fortune teller for you for Halloween. Yeah. But yeah. So does anybody else want a reading? Did we get everybody? I want to make sure that we got everybody. Kim, did you get a reading? Like, tell me. Yeah, it looks very cute. Yeah, that's my Timu dress. Me, please. Okay, Kim needs a reading. Yeah. And Benny, Kim and Benny. Fabulous. All righty. Here we go. Nope. Okay. So Kim and Benny. No problem. So Kim, anything particular? And Andre. Okay. Astrology, of course. I know my grandma is a guardian or one of my spirit guides. She ancestral. You have two ancestral and two regular. So your grandmother or your great grandmother or somebody would be one of your ancestral guides, like the elders. But you have a regular one Re- regular, but yeah, you definitely have. So that's why he came by, I guess. No, spirits picked. Okay, fabulous. So spirits. Who came for Kim? Sparks. Okay. What do you want to read for Kim? Chips. Chips for Kim. Okay. Chips for Kim. Here we go. Normal for you, not crazy. Yeah, normal for me. I actually like this head wrap. If I could get one like that doesn't need to have like that's not silky, because the silk slides off my head, which is why I put the coin on the elastic to hold it. But I figured it would look cool, the coin. But yeah, like that's what I did. But who told me to dress up and that I could figure out something that would look like a fortune teller, gothic? And I was like, this is why I was late. I was like, I must have something that I can pull off. So, like, the last minute, because this thing kept sliding, I thought of drilling a hole in this and then putting an elastic. So there you go. Last minute kind of thing. But plus, you know, I was playing June's Journey and this morning, so I thought I had time, but I didn't. I said dress as a fortune, and you said it. There you go. You. Okay. Oh, and when I said I don't know if I have anything, Gothic said you'll figure it out. That's right. Okay, here we go. Kim, we have a whole big story for you. Let's see. Let's see what we got. So you got number 1, which is the sun. Your vision may have been darkened and confused by circumstances beyond your control. Never fear, however, for something will soon happen to cast a new light on things. Let the brightness guide you. Oh, lovely. Then you got the teacup. The teacup. Prepare for an unannounced visitor in your life. Their presence may be inconvenient, but you will learn a great lesson from them and emerge better. And then you have the swan, which is others may belittle an accomplishment of yours. Try not to take it personally. They see only the result and not the hard work beneath the surface. Know your own worth. And then, what's the next number? Ooh, you got a clover. You got a clover. Clovers are always nice. The clover symbolizes excellent fortune for all those who encounter it. Joy and prosperity will follow. Keep your eye out for unexpected celebrations ahead. Then you got the hand. The hand. Right, Benny? The hand is number 17. Someone around you may be suffering in silence. Reach out your hand in kindness. You never know who needs it. Then you got the fan. The fan. You may find yourself flirting with an idea you haven't considered before. Take care not to flirt too long, however, as opportunities don't last forever. Don't take too long to do what you're supposed to. Then you got the owl, 30, the owl. You will be offered advice from an unexpected source. You may not wish to hear it, but wise words are not always comfortable. Oh, I have a feeling this is from the unexpected visitor, too, or person that comes into your life. And then you got number 38, which is the maple leaf. A long worked for project or ambition will come to fruition. In its wake, you will have the opportunity to re examine your life and set new goals. Take time before deciding. There are plenty more leaves to turn over. So don't make a humongous big change in your life without really thinking about it because, you know. Alrighty, Benny, do you have anything particular you want, or do you want, is it Maribel? Isn't your spirit guide Maribella too? Marbell, that's her name. Yes, thank you. Marbell. Marbell is your spirit guide's name. There's a lot of Maribels, Maribellas, Maribelli, and a Marble. A Marbell, which is yours. Marble. Not like a marble, but you know. Okay, we got it. I remembered. They told me. You're welcome, Kim. Anytime. You know, Sparks just comes for the coffee, so you got to figure out what all that means. Yes, you do, Miss Kim. He didn't give me any extra, so that means that's on you. Hey, Debbie. Happy Halloween. I'm a fortune teller today. I'm just going to make a cigarette, guys. Don't mind me. There's Debbie. I know Benny doesn't mind if I smoke, so she don't care if I burn. It's not your shadow that follows you, it's me. I like that. My husband is over here watching fart pranks. Oh my god. Oh, I'll smoke and burn with you. There you go, Benny. So you want this? You want Marble to pick, right? Or do you want to pick? You know, I have so much stuff. I have witches, runes, wellness stones, astrology, chips, cards, everything you think of and more, probably. Charms. So yeah. I made it. I made it. It was a little past, 4:20. It was 8. Well, it's 8:20 here, but what is it over there? Is it 6:20 for you, Benny? I know you're earlier. Um, Spirits pick. Okay. All right, Marble. What would you like to pick? Um. Oh, the wellness one. Wellness stones. Yeah, that's fun. We haven't read those tonight. 5:29. Okay. So you're way earlier than I am. We're going to get you some Witches of Wellness stones for you. Okay. Debbie, would you like a reading, hun? Hey. Okay. Well, that's an interesting bit. Okay. So, I know I turned the camera around and I don't want to turn it back around, but between the sacred and magic point, you have the broom, which is the blue obsidian. You have the quartz, but it's upside down in the sacred region. You also have the amethyst in the sacred region. And you have sideways the black obsidian, which is both in the sacred and magic point. So let's see what we got for you. You know, let's see. So I'll start with, I don't want to burn myself here. We'll start with the blue adventurine, which is the broomstick. The broomstick represents a journey or a crossing. This is both literal or metaphysical, an indication you're moving towards new territories or experiences. Uh-huh. And in the magic point, it means you're ready to move on emotionally, but you must clear all mental distractions to reach your destination. And in the sacred region, it means an unknown person or force will be entering your orbit. And the blue adventurine is for travels and passage. It releases repressed events and emotions, allowing the seeker to move on in life. Carry the stone, especially to decrease anxiety during travels. And it also encourages us to see life as an adventure and ourselves as pioneers. And that being a mature adult in our full power is very a desirable state. It reminds us that we have the power to do great things, and it stimulates both our creativity and our leadership skills. That's perfect stone for you, Miss Benny. All right, so now let's read the quartz. And the quartz is in the sacred region. So the quartz in the sacred region means you are unable to see things as they are right now. Additional advice or opinions should be sought. The power of the quartz is calm and peacefulness. Carry the stone for personal tranquility or use it to diffuse conflict. It's for direction and guidance. It enhances your spiritual growth, spirituality and wisdom because it clarifies through processes and emotion. It can increase inspiration and creativity. It can also help with concentration, studying, and retaining with one learns. Wow. Okay. Then let's go to the amethyst, which is the cauldron. So the cauldron represents a rebirth, and it's used for banishing rituals, burning petitions, and mixing herbs and potions. In the sacred region, it means your answers can be found by following your primal instincts. Trust your sixth sense. It's for abundance and inspiration. Amethyst increases your luck and good fortune, plus offers a regenerative qualities. If you carry it while gambling, it brings you good luck. But it's a calming presence, and it produces soothing dreams by bringing the dreamer more in tune with the divine. This clarity and peacefulness also extends to the waking mind. This stone is said to help your mind flow freely in both the mental and metaphysical dimensions. And then you have the black obsidian. and it is the pentagram. The pentagram represents the five elements. Um, so the five-chambered symbol is often used to acquire a favorable outcome. So it's both in the sacred and magic point. So in the magic point, your desires is within reach, but requires more focus. And then it says outside forces are in the driver's seat now. You will have to approach your goals from another angle. So that's kind of the same with what it was saying with like a unknown person or force is going to enter your orbit, and this person is going to kind of try to take the reins, um and instead of fighting with them, just go about it a different way, it's saying. This provides increased courage and spiritual protection. Carry this stone should you feel the greater need for strength and support in challenging circumstances. um it's a powerful cleanser of the psychic smog created within your aura, and is a strong psychic protection stone. This stone has powerful metaphysical properties that will help to shield you against negativity. The energy of this may stimulate the gift of prophecy and may boost precognition. Wow. Getting close to 900. Congratulations, Debbie. Oh, yeah. Everybody share out Miss Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I do, only because your spirit guides are very lovely and they work with me. And I try to really listen to them, which is why I usually get such a good reading. um, so yeah. So that was yeah, Miss Debbie, in case you want to know what her content is, Miss Debbie does like spooky stories, history. She shows you like, the best spooky clips, and you got to figure out like, is this real? Is it not real? Holy Holes in the Donut, Christina. Great reading. Can I get one for Rand as well? You can. As soon as I do Andre's, okay? Let me just do Andre is waiting for his, and then I'll hear it. Okay. So I'll do Andre's, and then we could do Rand, and then we could do Debbie. Okay. So Andre wanted um astrology. So let's go with astrology. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me Wednesday and Thursday nights. I love you guys. All right. So let's see what we got dice wise. We got a 2. We got the moon. And I think that might be that upside down, like, it looks like an anchor. What is that one? Let's see, the upside down anchor. Here's the moon. We need number 2. Number 2. Oh, that's a Sagittarius, that anchor. Okay. And then we're going to pick one of the cards. Sounds good to me. I'm in no hurry at this moment. Okay, cool. Let's pull out. Penny smokes a lot on her channel. Oh, you share your link to, if you like the politics, and the girls are so funny. And they talk about all like real news on, like, you get on the news stations. Okay, Debbie, we will do your reading like that. Did you want this card? I think so. Let's make sure that that's the card. Okay, so here we go for astrology reading. So I'll start with the card that she picked for you, which is the Leo. Be confident in your choices. Roar loudly stands for passionate, confidence, and and strength. Ooh. And then you also got the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. If you want to learn more about the Sagittarius, you would look to the King of Wands and the Temperance in the tarot cards. It's the ninth sign, optimistic, positive thinking, and associated with the quest for freedom from all restrictions, as well as idealism, religion, and philosophy. It's the home of the wanderers. It's ruled by Jupiter, representing intellect and wisdom. Last fire sign in the zodiac, their traits are unlike any other, totally unique to this brazen spirit. Unique in its dynamic blend of passion, curiosity, and the ability to seek answers that others would not dare. Ooh, that's a lovely one. And then you got the moon. The moon. And if you want to know about the moon more, you would think of the high priestess in the tarot cards. The moon stands for ocean, crabs, females. It represents personal self, the feelings, and the unconsciousness, a reflection of the true self, represented by the sun. It's our deepest personal needs, our basic habits and reactions. The moon is goodness, like a symbolization of mothers. The moon can reveal awareness about the personality that will expand your understanding of your truest self. Ooh, lovely. And then you got number 2. For the numerology, number 2. Oh, you're a Sagittarius? There you go. And when you think of the number 2, you think of I have. This is personal resources. It goes along in the house of Venus. It's a fixed earth. It goes with fixed earth signs. Um, 2 is the perfect number for those who focus on love and family. It stands for relationships, harmony, togetherness, and partnerships. And it's ruled by the moon, which you did get the moon too. Um, it belongs to people of the sun sign, um, Cancer. This number is well suited for individuals who love to derive happiness from little things in life. It's also for people who are not aggressive or selfish in nature, but rather kind, generous, and believe in creating long-term relationships. Good night, everybody. James, I didn't read for you. You didn't tell me I forgot you. Did I read for you, James? Lord have mercy. Yes, I did, because you had Jen's spirit guide. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I have my head together. Don't mind me, James. That was your reading, Mr. Andre. I hope that made sense to you. Andre, she's telling me you have a yes or no question. Do you have a yes or no question for me, Andre? Do you have a yes or no question on your mind today? Just wait for Andre's answer, and then, Because if he has a yes or no question, I'll do that for him. Andre's one of our regulars. Oh, for gosh sakes, I put these other cards in here. I'm going to need a bigger bag. Anywho, got it close enough. Hence why the isolation lately. Alrighty. Have a good night, James. And then we have, they swear you have a yes or no questions. Let's go. They already know it, obviously, because they're telling me. So, this is yes, which is circles. Show your no for Andre. No is back and forth. Okay. So, what is Andre's answer? So, the answer to your question, Andre, is yes. Whatever question you had in your head when you came into the chat, they obviously knew it. Or maybe you said something out loud, and your answer is yes. So, there you go. The spirits are feeling lovely. They're just giving everybody yeses today. So, Debbie, let's go for you, and then we'll go for Rand. Debbie, anything particular you would like me to read? Elio's mates. Happy Hallows Eve. Happy Hallows Eve! My husband is a Sagittarius, and so is our granddaughter who lives with us. Lots of arrows shooting around here. Yes, Benny. Oh, you wanted to know about that, but do you want, like, do you want it in cards? Because, like, the cards, I guess, will tell you that, but also the charms and stuff. I didn't know if you wanted me to read you something particular, or you just wanted to know that, so you want the spirits to pick, I'm assuming then. Alrighty, Debbie. Let's have your spirit guide pick what they want to read so they could tell you that. Right. The good old fashioned cards. Fabulous. Okay, wait, you want to do the past, present, and future, but not as that, just as the present. Okay. I gotcha. I understand. I gotcha. Okay. I need advice about that. Yes. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you in the form of a 3-card pull to kind of, let's get that started, and then they'll answer some questions. I'm still here in and out on the store on the way home. Okay, Diane. So thank you so much for hanging out. You're very welcome, Andre. I speak fluent British. Some of the shows I really loved. They don't play them anymore. Well, they still play Doctor Who, which was one of my favorites. And then they had that other one. What was it called? Are You Being Served? That was another. I loved that show. You know, I really do. Okay. I'm assuming this is the 3-card pull they have for you. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. I know your spirit guide's name. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Way back when, Debbie. But I can't be for sure. And if not, I want to write down her name. Her lovely name. I don't think so. I don't think I have your name here. I like to write them in case, you know. Yeah. So this is Debbie, but we're gonna do Debbie. Okay, just tell me your name, sweetie, so that Remy? Mm, very pretty name. I like that one. Hmm. Okay. I like to do that. Yeah. Her name is, I could tell her your name, yeah? Her name is Remy. Mm. By the way, that's who came to read for you. Her name is Remy. Now, as a spirit guide. Okay. Wanted to make sure it wasn't like a family member. No, it's your spirit guide. Remy is her name, okay? So you got the pocket watch, the telescope, and the bat. Isn't that a pretty name? That's what I said. Is she an angel? No, she's a human. She looks, yeah, okay. She's a human spirit. She's a human spirit guide. Now, usually people have four. Like they'll have a human spirit guide, they'll have their ancestrals. There's usually like two ancestrals. They usually have an animal, but if you do a lot of spirit work, you may have extras. So you could have like a guardian as an angel. You could have a cherub. Sometimes they'll do work with you. But her particularly, she is a human spirit. Good night, Andre. Much love to you. If you're around tomorrow, we'll be here telling spooky stories. I should visit her grave. No, she's not related to, she's just your spirit guide, which happens sometimes. You get someone you need who has the same thing. I'm an angel, don't tell anybody. All right, so let's see what she has in store for you. You have the pocket watch first, so let's see what that is. The pocket watch. I haven't yet to ever read the pocket watch. I don't think so. Time, a call to action, seizing the moment. And this also in reverse means maybe you have a little fear of moving on. So this might be directly affecting how you look at relationships, if you're having a little trouble moving on, or if you're a little jaded from a past relationship. So this is a time, it's time, call to action, seizing the moment. Okay. Then you have the telescope, which is clarity, understanding, insight. So, and reversed, it's like unfocused. So basically, you yourself can get the clarity, understanding, and insight if you get rid of the distractions and and because you're unfocused, because you're all over the place right now, is what I'm hearing. You're like here, there, everywhere. You got to try to get rid of the distractions of life, stay focused, and then you'll have the clarity, understanding, and insight you need on not only relationships, but all aspects of your life. And then you have the bat. The bat. So let's see what that is. The bat. freedom, flight, determination. Okay, so if you have the determination to do something, you're going to have the freedom to do anything. And the flight is more like you're going to blossom, you're going to bloom, you're going to be able to go wherever life takes you. Yeah, it's going to be a like a second awakening kind of thing for you, I'm feeling. And yeah, and then I'm going to do some questions for you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask them directly about the relationships. But that's the message they wanted to give you with those cards. And then, so, okay. So let's go back to, well, you know her question anyway. Okay. So her advice to you, Remy's advice to you is, well, more like her biggest thing is for you to stay focused, because she's saying you're like all over the place with your thoughts right now. Not so much your actions, but your thoughts are all over the place. Okay, so you need to focus more, so that also you can hear the messages from them. Okay, and the relationship wise, she's saying once you really get focused, it's gonna come to you. You're gonna know exactly who and when. So sometimes it's just not the right time. And I'm feeling that that's what it is. It's just not the right time, or the person just isn't in your circle right now that is coming for you. So that's why it's confusing, because right now that person isn't in your orbit. But if you're unfocused and your mind's all over the place, you might miss it too. So that's her biggest message to you. And so I hope that made sense to you. And that was for you, Miss Debbie. So I hope that made sense to you. Whew, it's hot with this candle. And this silk wrap. But everything else I wore little, and I'm like, I'm gonna be cold, but it's not cold. So anyway, I'm just gonna make another cigarette, and then we're gonna do Rand. And did I do everybody else? I think so. Even though I forgot everything I did today, I don't know what's going on. I think I read for everybody who came in. But Benny, you gotta bring Diane one time in here. I would love to read for Diane. And I think she needs one. I was thinking that the other day. And I said, oh, I have to tell Benny maybe to bring her in here one day during reading day. From what time is Remy? How old is she? How long has she been with me? Okay, so you want to answer all those questions before we get to Rand? Sorry, I don't know why the thing stopped, so it wasn't moving, so I didn't see it. Okay, so Um, from the way she's dressed, she's not that old school. So I'm thinking more 50s, maybe. I'm thinking she's from the 50s. Oh, yeah, okay. From her outfit, I could tell. And she hasn't been with you since the beginning because they change. So your life's path changed. So I'm thinking she's a more recent one. Um, not from when you were born, but not super. What is it? 10, around 10 years, I'm hearing. So maybe she's been with you around 10 years, Remy. It's never the right time. Stop. And what nationality is it? Well, I'm trying to see her. Like, she's Native American. I mean, she was very white, but she's still Native American. Yeah. She must probably, she's from one of the ones, like, the ones that were in, like, the South. The Native Americans that were in the South. Like, maybe the ones that were in Indiana or something. Like, she's pretty white. But she said she's Native American. Now I'm more curious about Remy. Yeah. That's it. And you can talk to her. She obviously is really good with the pendulum, I'm thinking. Um, yeah. And you don't need a fancy pendulum or anything like that. You can hang, like, if you have one of these, like, you can hang it off a string. Although I recommend metal because metal, like, so any necklace you have that's metal, and it doesn't have to be gold. It could be silver. It could be even, like, I use, like, sometimes just the stainless steel. Hang it off of there. Any kind of crystal you have that can hang it off of a necklace and use it as a pendulum. You don't need anything fancy. If you don't have one, they'll be able to do that. But really, like, more use the metal. It's a better conductor for energy. Um, yeah, it's great to have yes. But that's what I was thinking. She was more from, like, the South. She's young. I want to say she's between, because I could kind of see her face. She's between 22 and 26. I wouldn't give her any older than 26. And can you tell me your exact age? Um, yeah, she was like 24 and a half, 25. So I'm guessing 17. I didn't know spirit guides were human. Oh, yeah. Well, what do you think? You go up there and you're just gonna stay up there and do nothing? You're gonna be lazy? The fuck you think this is? No, I'm kidding. It's funny. I have a 5-year-old little girl who's training because she wants to be. Wants to be a spirit guide. She's like, I want to be a spirit guide. I want to learn how to do it. So she's been doing the crossovers with me, helping me and stuff. Yeah, so they can, and they can be young too, because mine are 7 and 8. So, but they've been here a long time, of course. Just because they're 7 and 8 when they passed, they've been here, for a long time. But yeah, spirit guides are human. There's not enough angels and everything else to go around, and the angels, more depending on what kind of angel they are, um they they deal more of with, like, the non-human dangers in the world, that they protect us from, the angels, so usually we get a human, and even our ancestral guides are humans, right? Because they're from our bloodline. An animal guide, And usually somebody will you'll get an animal guide or an animal familiar. Hey, greetings. How are you? I hope you're well. Lovely to see you again. People who die young, it's tragic. Accident or illness, usually. Can you get her? If she died in the 50s, she must have a grave. Can you get? It depends, because she's Native American. Did Native Americans bury people in cemeteries? I don't think so. I think she was buried sacred ground burial that they would do. Even in the 50s, Native Americans, especially in certain tribes, they didn't put you in the cemetery. And that's what she said. She's she's yeah, because I want to say she's like one of from the South kind of tribes. Um so okay, yeah, she's buried on in a sacred burial ground somewhere, and I want to say in the South because she is very light skinned, fair, not white. There you go. That's what it is. She's fair, but that's why I'm thinking that because it's also where you are, right? So that's why I was thinking she's like from one of them in like I think in like Indiana they were big on that. They were big in they had a big tribe in they had a lot of tribes in the South, and I think she's from one of those. Mhm. So, yeah, and that's what she said. That she was buried on sacred ground. Um, yeah. Actually, though, my spirit guide has a grave because I saw it. Some of them maybe you could find. Some of them not so much. And I've had a lot that come from like they're like, "Oh, there's a burial ground here." And I'm like, "But there's no markings." And they're like, "Yeah, they took it out." Um and they supposedly moved the bodies, but they don't. And so all these people were buried there, no tombstones, nothing. So you didn't even know they were there, and they were from like the late 1700s, early 1800s. Nobody knew that cemetery was there, you know? I actually went to a place on a live stream where they built apartment buildings, and where the little family plot was with the people who owned that land all the way back when, they just put a rock. Nobody knows that there's 10 graves buried in their front yard. They don't know because they took out the headstone. Well, from that time there wasn't really any headstones. They didn't move the body, and they was the bodies. They just left it there and put a rock and built apartment buildings. It's craziness. But they owned like half of Astoria, those people. They had a big farm. Yeah. Remy, is that the correct spelling? Yes. Yeah, you did. It's with an I at the end. All right. Is Rand ready? Anything particular? Oh, let me just answer this message from my friend. Yes. Okay. That's what we had to put. A big yes. You're welcome. Um, now, a human can be not can't be an enlightened. I'm gonna tell you something, and this is just from my own personal experience. Okay, I've met a cherub. I've met two that I know of, two female angels, and I've met one fallen angel. The fallen angel attacked me and almost killed me. The two female angels, they're okay, but they're not, their job is to like take care of these, like I said, the unseen things in the world that we can't see, you know? And because angels were never people, they are not good spirit guides. That's my opinion. Because they were never human, they don't have, like, they can't judge. There's a lot of things that the angels can't do. And humans, as humans, we need someone who can relate to us as a guide and can guide us in things that the human world has. An angel can't do that for you. So, in my opinion, and I met the cherubs and they're a little moody and cranky, like I said. So, if I had a choice, would not want one as a spirit guide. And that's just my opinion. But also, like I said, it's because of the fact that they were never human and they don't think like humans. They can't guide you in human life. You know, if you need something really, really, of course, you can call upon an angel to help you. But in your everyday spiritual life, the things that we go through in the world, only another human can help you with. And you rather have someone who's been around the block plenty of times to help you navigate this world, because that's what you need, help to navigate this world. You don't need to know too much about what the angels know yet, because you're not there yet, right? The enlightenment comes from within, basically. They can always help you, but spirit guide wise, it's better to have. And that's just my opinion. So now that I said that, let's get to Rand. Does he want anything particular? We got, cards, charms, witches runes, wellness stones like I read for you, astrology, anything particular that he's looking for in a reading. Do you want his spirit guide to pick, or yours probably stuck around because knew gonna do it? So probably Marbell's gonna read. I dressed up. Oh, thanks, Christina. Makes sense. You're very welcome. And like I said, it's my opinion, but I think that's for the most reason why there's some angel guides, but you know, for certain people, there are some angel spirit guides, but mostly our spirit guides are ancestral, animal, and human, because that's, what we need for our everyday life. I was asleep, had a very special, stressful day. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, I dressed as a fortune teller today, so, because Halloween is tomorrow, so I figured I'd dress up like a fortune teller. So here I am. Rand is ready. Yes, I'm waiting, just like let's see, your spirit guide for now. You stayed, Marbell. Okay. What should we read for Rand? Cards. They think we should read cards. I think that should be all right with Rand, right? Oh, do you want to read which ones? We got a lot. Oh, like the regular tarot. Okay. I got those for you. Let him pick. That's it. Okay. Cards are good. Yes. And the regular happy cards. Regular happy cards. They're more like regular tarot, these cards. Um, Okay. How about one more? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want that one? Let me make sure. Oh, okay. And this is good? Okay. All right, let's see what we got for you. Interesting. Okay. You got 3 crystal cards. Let's go with those first. We got the 5 of crystals. The 5 of crystals. Hey, Christine Love. Welcome in. The 5 of crystals. I don't know why I had to say that so many times. Lack of resources, impoverishment. The house is in need of repair. The children are growing out of their clothes, and you're not sure where the money for all this is going to come from. There's no nest egg to rely on, and the piggy bank is collecting dust. You've come to the end of your resources, and things are getting to rock bottom. Take a deep breath and don't be afraid to reach out for help. This is not about pride, it's about survival. But this is not so much all about money wise. This is also resources. I'm feeling like resources more as of maybe health wise, either mental health wise, or like to reach out for resources for your health and other your mental well-being, not only money this is talking about. So that was the 5 of crystals. Then you got the 3 of crystals. The 3 of crystals. I hope you're well, hun. How's mom, Christine? So working as a team and collaboration. All the forces need to come together to make this work. You can't accomplish it on your own. It's time to call in your team and work together. Each person has their strengths, and it's important to play to those. This project will only be as strong as its weakest member. So, and this is more. Make sure you call upon people to help you what you need. Um, and and lean on them, work together as a team with family, friends, doctors, whoever you need to, right? And then, but mostly I'm hearing don't be afraid to ask for help or tell people how you're feeling. Then you got the 9 of crystals. The 9 of crystals. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christine. I'm real sorry to hear that. The 9 of crystals, reaping rewards. You've planted a lot of seeds, and it's time to start reaping the rewards. An investment may be coming to fruition, and your garden is going to be full and blooming. And everything you've worked for hard is beginning to come together. So it's definitely something you've been working towards is going to um come to fruition. You're going to see that the work that you were doing on this, you know, worked out for the good and it's on your side. So whatever situation that is, it's going to come to an end, but it's going to come to a good end. And then you got the Ace of Daggers, the Ace of Daggers. 2 crystals, 1 cup, and 1 dagger. Ace of Daggers. clarity. You're ex you're exiting a fog and having a true moment of clarity. Your way of thinking and processing is going to change for the better. You've been lost for a time, but now you're finally going to find your path. Take a deep breath of the fresh air that your lungs have been longing for. So, yeah, you're going to just have like an epiphany and get on the right path. So, that's good. That's a nice one. And then you got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. Grief and a great sadness. You've suffered a great loss, and it feels as though you'll never experience happiness again. Everything hurts, and you're not sure where to go next. You're constantly being told to move on, but taking a moment to sit in your grief and give it space can be your best choice. Allow yourself to feel emotions before forced to move through them. Now, this is not only a loss of a person, this could be a loss of anything. Um, a loss of even I should say a situation like bad news, you know. Um, it just because people say, "Oh, well, that's not," it's a little thing. To you, if it's a big thing, in order to get past it, you have to think about it, grieve it, as they say, and then, you know, and then you'll be able to move past that feeling. So it's not only a loss of a person, it could be loss of anything. Or, yeah, of course, Benny, that too. Um, because that's mourning something that's been with you your whole life, right? So, yeah. But just don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to get make yourself a little team and maybe, do things together. And also, I'm hearing like give maybe like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a calendar, maybe like because of the help you need, you guys should make a schedule. Because I'm seeing a calendar and there's not like a specific date or anything. So maybe this is saying like maybe to make like your lives easier, make a calendar of things, so that you can all have the time and space you need, but also be working together like a team. Like one day you do this, one day you do that. I'm seeing a calendar. So I don't know if that helps, but I hope it made sense to you. And yeah. Rand is back in the hospital. He has an infection in his existing foot. He's not in good shape. And so, yeah, and he probably had it for a while but didn't tell you anything, I'm thinking. That's where that was coming in. Maybe was that the case? But when he gets out of the hospital, I think because I was seeing a calendar, like, and names on a calendar, not dates. So I'm thinking you're going to need a schedule because probably he'll need some extra help, right? Um, so to not drive yourself crazy and the grandkids, like to have a schedule would be make your life easier. That might be what the calendar was with the names, like, but it's just calendar, and I could tell it was names and not dates, and it was things, but I couldn't see it because that part's blurry. They don't want me to know your business, right? But that's what it was. I'm so happy you're here, Christine. Thanks. All right, let me go back because I wasn't paying attention. I was reading and trying to. You know what? Debbie, if you're still here, just to elaborate on that. Um, Originally, that's what I had thought. There was this, I was like talking to the kids always, and I was working with the kids, and I'm like, do I even have a spirit guide? Like, they never talk to me. This spirit guide's not good, right? All this stuff, right? And but I realized when I started talking to kids and everything, I started talking to my spirit guides, and I was working with them the whole time. I just didn't know it. Like, even to this day, I never asked about my ancestral guides. I know they work with my spirit guides. And I don't ask who it is. I don't ask them questions. They'll give me a sixth sense, but I don't like directly talk to them. And really, what it comes down to, it's kind of our fault. And then I'm not blaming you, but I realized that with myself, that it was my fault because I wasn't listening. They were giving me all these signs. I had the sixth sense, but I wasn't freaking listening. So once I started to work with them more and more, they started to work with me. So maybe if you just work with her, like a little, try working with her, then it will, can we make the spirit guides leave? No. If they feel you need another spirit guide, if it's not working, if you can't work together, they'll change it. Um, they'll change the spirit guide, but if you do the same thing over and over, you know, then yeah, that will happen. So you can talk to the ancestral bloodline guides, because like I said, they're like the bosses. So you could talk to them and be like, I don't know if she's the right fit for me currently for my life's path. Can we try something else? And then they will, see what they could do, or they'll explain to you why she is right for you, and because maybe you need some traits that she has to teach you, or something like that. But so the ancestral guides can make that decision. So talk to them. And then, well, there you go. Then just like I said, talk to the ancestral guides. Everybody has an ancestral bloodline guide, and they're the head of your guides. Like I said, because usually you have around four. So you talk to them and be like, look, something's not working here. Look, and then, and then, see what happens, you know? But they're the bosses. She's already crossed. Usually spirit guides are already crossed. I feel like she was crossed, and she just comes, she's here. They appointed her. She was a pointer. Yeah. Appoint her. The boss has made a mistake. Well, it's possible because the spirit guides do change, um, depending on your life's path and stuff. So they do change them. But currently, Debbie has some other things she wants to do that she feels is her path, and she feels maybe this spirit guide isn't the right one for her. But then also find out who your animal familiar is, or your animal guide. Work with your animal guide. You necessarily don't have to work with Remy. You can work with your animal spirits. You can work with your ancestral spirits. So, that's why they give you so many. Because, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So if you want to like change, or like I said, maybe maybe your animal guide will be your main guide and she's the secondary. So maybe you have to work with your animal familiar too. Just some things to think about. Okay. Now, how do we do? Did anyone else need the calendar? I'm always griping about poor scheduling on his part. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's it. I never question my spirit guides. Well, no. Um, they do change as you grow. Now, mine and Christina's may never change because they are related and with us for a reason. But you have a secondary one that could change. Yeah, it's true. There's well, usually the ancestral guides don't change unless a maybe like a grandmother that you were so close to passes away, and then she would tell the ancestral guide that no, I want to do it, and then she would come in as one of the ancestral guides and one of them would leave. So the ancestral guides could change, but usually they don't. And then you have your animal guides, and the one animal familiar doesn't ever change, but sometimes others come in and out because you need a different perspective at that moment, so they come to teach you something, so they'll change constantly. And then you have the two other guides, and so there's two of them usually. So you know there's usually the two ancestrals, two guides, and the animal. Um, so find out who your other guides are too. Because if your life's path is changing, then your guides will change. Maybe, you know, so it's true. I'm frustrated. I think they failed at the job. Is it possible that I can have no spirit guides and be left alone? No, no, that's not possible because of the fact that even if the spirit guides, you don't ever talk to them, you don't, you know, interact with them. There will be one just to keep you safe from spiritual attack, because other spirits, especially if you're a spiritual person, which you are, obviously you hang out with us, right? The you get negatively attacked by negative spirits, right? So they'll always have, especially the ancestral guides won't leave. All the other ones might, but the ancestral ones won't. And like I said, the spirit guides are not there. God gave us free will. We're supposed to do what we want to do. The guides are there so that when people do become spiritual, if and when they become spiritual, because some people never do, right? They never talk to spirit guides, they never talk to spirits, they don't know what the hell's going on, they don't care, right? you know um but you know since you are spiritual and you can talk to them, if you work with them, they'll help you better, right? They used to give me like feelings, like I used to get a knot in my stomach. And sometimes I used to do the shit anyway, even though I knew it was going to be bad because they already told me. But I did it anyway because that's my free will, right? So you have free will. They don't do anything unless basically you ask them to, right? Or sometimes, like I said, they'll give you these feelings, but then you have to listen to them. So it's really listening to your sixth sense. And but you don't have to work with them at all if you don't want to. But I highly recommend working with at least one of them. you know, finding which one works well with you. Um Wouldn't it be funny if the platypus was a spirit animal? Well, it is. Every animal is a spirit animal. I mean, I had a butterfly here come, a crow, um, yeah, I mean there could be any animal. If you need the trait and the smarts that that animal carries with it, that animal will come as a guide to teach it to you. And like I said, normally they don't stay the animal ones, except the one maybe animal totem or animal familiar that you have. Most of them, the animals change because you change and you have to learn. So the animals are constantly changing, but if you need the traits of a platypus, the platypus will come for you. I want a platypus as my spirit animal. Oh, yes, there you go. And I told them, I want a painting piggy. That's what I told them. Can we get a painting piggy too, because I have a wolf. And then Debbie, don't you have a wolf as your spirit animal? I thought maybe you did. I don't know exactly what your spirit animal is, but do you know? Yep, that's what I told. I'm like, I would like a painting piggy to come. If we come across one, can we take it home? And they were like, yeah, sure, okay. Tell her, okay. I have a little kitty, but he's not one of my guides. He's the kiddos' pets because they bought Tiggs home from the supermarket, BJ's, when we used to work there for the 2 weeks that we worked there. So yeah. So that's what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna have at least one more cigarette with you guys. I want you to come tomorrow because tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow we're gonna do spooky stories. And if anybody wants to, and I know you, and if anybody wants to come up and tell a spooky local ghost story, yeah, we can have guests come up and tell a spooky local ghost story. That's what we're gonna tell. So I'm gonna tell one from New York, and if anybody else would like to come up, we'd love to have you. Um, have you ever held one? A platypus? You know what? The platypus was at one point a cryptid because nobody believed that an animal could look like that, right? And when somebody explained it, said they saw one, they thought they were crazy, right? And then when they brought a dead one saying, look, it's here, and they're like, well, it died. And they're like, well, on the trip, whatever, it died, right? And they were looking for like stitches. They thought like somebody put it together. They were looking for, they didn't think this animal was real. I have not, Christine. I would love to though. Yeah. Crap, I'm at work tomorrow. I'm sorry. I will be here for sure tomorrow. Good. Swims, walks, lays eggs, and has a bill. So it sounds like me. You gonna read me? Yeah. Can I have a cigarette, Mary? And then I'll read for you. Sorry. Listen, you were late. Now you gotta go on my schedule, okay? You were late and now you have to go on my schedule. Alicia doesn't mind waiting. Yeah. So I don't know. Benny, what are you doing tomorrow night? Tomorrow you do you do Thursday with Diane? I don't know if the times are the same though, because of course, our times are off a little. So maybe I can find my lighter. That's fine. Okay. Because it'd be cool to hear a ghost story from Benny. I bet she tells them good. Well, at least remember. Oh, there you go. Ah, I dropped something. What did I do? I don't. Yeah, because if you want to come on, Benny, and tell a story from a spooky local story from California, that'd be good. I will be on leave from the start of December. Yes! Living in a very haunted house for 6 years. I have some stories. Oh, good. Yes. I found the most famous New York City story, and I put together a video and everything because I like to do that shit. So I'll play that for you guys, but then I want you guys to tell a story. I don't know. We talk about it in a bit after we get off of here. I live in a haunted house too, Benny. Oh, yeah. Well, and Christine likes to bring them with her too. She brings them home from the supermarket. They like to follow her. Yes, they do. I wish I could have found one that wasn't silk because it would have been better than sliding off my little head here. My little head. Do you remember the Furby from here? Yes, the Furby. Yes. Well, one day in December too, because you could tell spooky stories anytime, but I think it'd be really cool to tell spooky stories on Halloween. So, in December, see when you get off, Christine, you we'll do like a Saturday or a Friday, whatever's good for you guys. We'll put in an extra live stream and we'll do um ooh, I'll have to grab the link, Benny. We'll do let me see if I can get it here. We'll do not spooky stories so much, but we'll do what do you call it? We'll tell our experiences, you know? Um let me see if I can ah. Ghost encounters. Yes, let's save it. Mm, save. Um yeah, we don't want to change it. We're gonna save to the watch later, no? Yeah. Silliness. It saves it to the crafting one. I'm like, I don't know. That's not a crafting one. Bree can tell you what her experience is like on the Hatman. Ooh. I don't think the house I'm moving into is haunted, but that's good. You don't need any more haunted stuff. Um, yeah. Okay, good. I think it's saved on the playlist now. I know I plugged you in. What more do you want from me? I don't know. I'm sure it's somewhere. I put it on the watch later. I'll find it. Wow, Matthew's fam did a reaction too. Wow. Yeah. We could even play some spooky videos or something. I don't mind. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I've saved it and subscribed to your channel, buddy. There you go. Was that on your other channel, Benny? The Desert Urbexer one? Okay. Alicia, what do you want to read for Mary? Talking about that. Okay. We ready? We're ready. What are we gonna read for Mary? Oh, you want the new ones too? Okay. Lovely. Christine, do you want a reading too? Okay. And then Christine will be our last one because I do, of course, have a crossover, and I have to eat. I'm like starving. I only had half a banana and peanut butter all day today. That exploration I had before the Ubexton channel. Wow. I think you want this one. Oh, so it's on this channel. Mm-hmm. Yes, food is fuel. Yeah. Well, oh, I know they're new, so give her a second, Mary, because they're new and they're hard to get at, and she has to look at them. This one? I'll check with you in a second. Yes, Mary, this is yours. Two thumbs up from the high desert. There you go. Let's see. I think that's it. Okay, but one more because she's a member. Let's find one more for her. Oh. Okay, that was three more. Which one do you want out of those three? This one. All right, Mary, here we go. Let's see what we got for Mary. Let's go with this one. First one you got is the bottle. The bottle. Number 3. A card of respect, self-care, and celebration. Oh. Oh, you want me to read that part too? Okay. Reverse, the bottle shows and warns about having too much of a good thing. Then you got the ring. The ring. Promises connections and success, but it can also show broken bonds and disappointment. You have the book. The book. 25. They write 25 and then the here it's the other numbers. Knowledge, insight, and understanding. And it also shows that you have distractions and lack of focus. And then you got the key. The key. The numbers? Oh, the key is number 2. Indicates a new path opening up for you. Secrets are being revealed and truths are coming to light. Mm-hmm. Then you got the tomb. The tombstone. 22. Which must be on this one. Uh-huh. A card of remembrance, but also of liberation. It can show stagnation, restrictions, and self-doubt. And then you got the dagger. The dagger. That's the one she threw at me. I'm joking. Where's the dagger? Number 6. Okay. Justice, protection, and power. The dagger can reveal a threat, aggression, or vengeance. And she's telling me you have a question for me. Yes or no, Miss Mary. Is that correct? Do you need a yes or no question answered? I should say. Yeah, well, yes. Okay. Well, yes, she told me. I went to get a root beer and vanilla ice cream for the root beer float. I forgot the ice cream. Crap. That is crappy. Okay. You know the yeses, circles, and the back and forth, Mary? Is no. Okay. So center for 1 second. So your answer to your question is yes. It is a yes. So that's for you on our Halloween one we picked today. On our Halloween one. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, Christine, it's your turn. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long, I forgot your name. I had to look. Christine hasn't been here so long, I almost forgot who you were. No. Hi. Who are you? Do you have something particular you want me to read, or do you want your spirit guide to pick? Okay, he's gonna pick. You're getting sleepy. Watch Christina's playlist. Look, Betty, look at all the glitter and sparkles on my, when I'm going to put you all to sleep with. Okay. What are we picking, Lucky? You mean these guys? Oh, okay. We haven't read those tonight. Let's see. The watch made me yawn till I saw the bling on it. There you go. It's all blinged out and ready. Ready to go. Anywho, you're going to get these lovely, like, amethyst cards. Let's find. That's only 2? Okay. They're really pretty and fun, too. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is the tiny one. I wish they would have printed it bigger. Oops. I'm sorry. Oh, the bending. Ooh, the bending. Can't do it anymore. Okay. It's getting interesting. You're reading, Christine. 6 for her. She's a member. Okay, one more. Oh, yes. This is my my fortune telling dress. I love the necklace too, with the hand and the spider webs and all the evil eyes. I don't know if I like interesting. Oh. No, no, no. Come on now. Let's see what we got. You got the seed. The seed. And the seed is potential. So, let's see if it has anything else that wants to tell us the potential. So, the seed is potential, but it's also development and growth. No, that's a nice card. Then you have the banquet. The banquet. And the banquet is plenty. Because you can't have a banquet without plenty of food, right? I wish this one had numbers. I keep saying I'm going to number them. It's not only plenty, but it's also replenishment and it's well-being. This is the one that I thought was interesting, which is the stranger. The stranger. And the stranger is risk. Uncertainty and an unknown situation. But that's not always bad to take a risk on an unknown situation because maybe it will be a good outcome, right? So I just said it was interesting. I didn't say it was bad. And then you have the engine. The engine. And the engine is cooperation, hard work, and progress. Then you have the compass, which is direction. Okay. The compass. Why not in order? Why? Direction, travel, and a journey. Now, this also can be not a physical journey, but a mental or spiritual journey. And then you have the magnifier. And that's usually discovery. And what else? Magnifier. Look how tiny it is. Like, can you see that, guys? They're really making me work for it. Discovery, but also secrets revealed and a divulgence. Ooh, definitely will be on a journey. Yeah. So that was your reading. So see, it was interesting. A lot of different layers to it. So it was interesting, but it wasn't bad. Just interesting. Yes. Do you have a question for me, Christine? Opposite of interesting is boring. I'll take interesting any day. Yeah. That's true. Oh, yeah, like a journey of self-discovery too. So many, but maybe another day. Okay. Alrighty. I think though there's one particular one. But you can always ask me on Messenger too, because we could do that. Okay? Yes, definitely. If you come up with a question that you want to ask me, put this out. Ciao. There we go. So yeah. So we've been here 3 hours and 35 minutes. And I did get everybody, right? I believe I did. And I just wanted to just remind you guys, if you are not working and or if you want to come up and tell a spooky story live to a local spooky story, and I know you're welcome to come up. We're going to do spooky stories tomorrow, and I'm going to show you one video that I made of I spoke my spooky story. And what was interesting about my spooky story is I started telling it. It erased 4 hours of work. It froze. The candle has been snuffed. Yes. And then after I started redoing it, it went out again. And there was this one part where I was reading it and I kept putting another word in there that wasn't the word. And I'm like, why do I keep saying that? So I'm thinking the story has more to it. So maybe we could even ask the spirits and go into what exactly really happened there. And so anyway, so yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. I got a question too, Christina. It's time for me to know what I don't know. If you have a yes or no question, Pam, I will be happy to answer it, but then I have to go eat. I apologize for that. But yeah, because I'm super hungry today. Well, like I said, I only had time to eat banana and peanut butter. So if you have a yes or no question, I'm all in, Pam. So you say the question out loud to your spirit guide. Write it down so the spirit guide could see it. Okay. So this is yes. Show her no. Back and forth is no. Okay. So the answer to Pam's question, because obviously they have it, is yes. The answer to your question is yes, Pam. Wow. I hope that's a good yes, Pam. Fuel is needed. Yes, it really is. Because then I have a crossover, and there's no way in hell that me or the spirit guides can do a crossover with no food. Um, that would be crazy. Plus, I need probably another coffee. I don't know. I made it like an hour and a half before the show, and I finished it, and I didn't make another one because I didn't have time. I just made coffee for the spirits. Made a little coffee for them and some food. Like I gave them banana. That's why I only had half a banana. I gave them half. Yes, it's a very good one. All right. Awesome, Pam. Awesome. I usually, yeah, I mean, we don't need to know Diane. Maybe it's personal. That's why I don't normally ask. I'm like, say it out loud or write it down so your spirit guide knows and they can tell them so they can give me the answer. So, sometimes it's personal and I don't need to know. But I love you guys. I'm going to put on the outro. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. And so, yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And much love to you guys. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're still here? What do you think? Because I'm wearing this overcoat. If you wait till the very end, that you may get a little strip tease. Is that what you're thinking? You're still here, huh? I guess that's what you are waiting for. Well, maybe I can oblige you. What do you want a song to? Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, that's not the sexy song. What the heck was it? Ow, chicka wow wow. No, that wasn't it. Okay, just forget it. I can't even remember the song. You need to go now. Yeah, just go. Adios. Bye-bye. Take care. See you soon? Yeah, no, I wasn't joking. The door is that way, the window's that way. You pick, but you gotta go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.